Hi, everybody. Are you ready to sing our hello song? Sing along with me like this. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Wendy's got a book for us today, and some things at that book happen on the beach. And so that got me thinking about the beach and different things I might bring along with me to the beach. Here's something I might take to the beach. My sunglasses, right? What if we try and guess the beginning sound of sunglasses? You ready? I'm thinking of a letter, I'm thinking of a letter. Thinking of a letter for the start of sunglasses. What letter do you think it is? Were you thinking S? If you thought S, you were right. You know what else starts with S? How about this stuff? You've got to have this for the beach. Your sunscreen. Sunglasses and sunscreen. Sunglasses and sunscreen. Sunglasses and sunscreen. That's the sound that S makes. And you know what else I take to the beach with me when I'm trying to protect myself from the sun? I might bring along a hat. Anybody know what hat starts with? You ready? Thinking of a letter, I'm thinking of a letter. I'm thinking of a letter for the start of hat. Were you thinking it might be H? If you thought H, you would be right. What else starts with H? How about hug? Ready? Hat and hug. Hat and hug. Hat and hug. That's the sound that H makes. Oh, and then I might want to get into the water, and if I do, I might bring along my, what do we call these? Goggles. Goggles. Anybody know what letter that might start with? Goggles. Were you thinking G? If you thought G, you were right. Oh, we have a friend in our class whose name starts like that. Ready? Gavin. Goggles and Gavin. Goggles and Gavin. And Gilly. Goggles, Gavin, and Gilly. That's the sound that G makes. What else might I take to the beach? Oh, if I really want to get in the water and swim around with my goggles, I might bring my fins, right? This is just one, but you have to have two. What do you think fins starts with? Were you thinking F? What else starts with F? How about friends? Fins and friends. Friends and friends. Fins and friends. That's the sound that F makes. And we already did H for hug, but go ahead and give yourself a hug because I know Wendy has a nice book for us. Are you ready? Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug right here on the rug.
Hello everyone. I hope that you have been enjoying the nice sunny weather that we've had in the last couple days. Today I happen to have a story that I want to share with you. This book is called The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss, and it happened to be my son Thomas's favorite book when he was little, so I wanted to share it with you guys because I also really enjoy this book. The Sneetches. There we go. I think this will work out really well. There we see some Sneetches playing with the ball. There are other stories. The title of the book is The Sneetches and Other Stories. Today we're just going to read The Sneetches. Now, the star-belly Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly Sneetches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think a thing wouldn't matter at all. You can see this guy has a little star, and this one does not. No big deal, right? But because they had stars, all the star-belly Sneetches would brag, "We're the best kind of Sneetch on the beaches." With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. They would have nothing to do with the plain-belly sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. That is not friendly at all, is it? When the star-belly children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You only could play if your bellies had stars, and the plain-bellied children had none upon theirs. Do you see their little faces over here? I don't think they look happy. When the star-belly Sneetches had Frankfurter roasts or picnics or parties or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain-belly Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. See them over here, not being invited to their Frankfurter roast? Then one day, it seems, while the plain-belly Sneetches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed." Look at this. Then quickly Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like the star-belly Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, and the big machine roared. It conked and it bonked and it jerked and it burked, and it bopped them about, but the thing really worked. When the plain-belly Sneetches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Look at, they go in without, come out with their stars. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start, "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties. And now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." "Good grief," groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now how in the world will we know," they all frowned, "if which kind is what or the other way round?" Then up came McBean with a very sly wink. He said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. That is perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneetches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 eaches." Oh my goodness. "Belly stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip through my Star Off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars, so you won't look like Sneetches who have them upon theirs." And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then with snoots in the air they paraded about, and they opened their beaks and they let out a shout. "We know who is who. Now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are Sneetches without." Then, of course, those with stars got all frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you can probably guess, things really got into a horrible mess. All the rest of the day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machines they raced round and about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money, they kept running through, until neither the plane nor the starbellies knew whether this one was that one or what one was who. Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. "Ew, they never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch." But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches, and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon theirs. And that is the end of the Sneetches. I have a suggestion for you. I wondered, I'm just going to go, if you can make a McMonkey McBean car or a star on or star off machine using any materials you can find around your house. Maybe some recycled materials. I actually made this one today. So you go in here for your star on, come out here for your star off, and then up here in a little egg carton, I have some stars for star on and star off. But I wonder, how can you make a star on or star off machine? Legos, recyclables, maybe some sticks and some barks and some leaves outside. Get creative, and we'd love to see any pictures if you happen to make a star on or star off machine. Take care, my friends.